who should a woman learn stock investing from? Right? And the reason we're asking this question is because let's say you're a woman right now, you want to learn how to invest in stocks. You've been hearing that stock investing is good, people make a lot of money. The next battle you're going to face is choosing the expert to work with. Sometimes even finding an expert to work with could also be another challenge. But sooner or later you see that maybe there are lots of people teaching how to invest in stocks, right? And then the next question is, who should you learn how to invest in stocks from, right? And today I want to let you know that as a woman, you are likely to be more successful at stock investing if you learn stock investing from a fellow woman. Hello, you need me to repeat that. As a woman, you are likely to be more successful when investing in stocks if you learn the stock investing method from a fellow woman compared to learning it from any other person. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason is because there are multiple ways to make money in the stock market today. So I noticed that sometimes sometimes, let's say I was speaking at an event, and I'm talking about stock investing. To me, I'm just talking about this whole stock investing thing. But sometimes somebody is like, do you mean stock trading? And I'll be like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. And then somebody, also heard there is this thing they call options trading, swing traders. It's like there are a lot of lingo. There are lots of different methods people make money in stock market. I'm not here to tell you that, hey, if you do this type of stock market, you're not going to make money at all, because even for people who end up losing money in the stock market, at one point or the other they make money, which is the reason they keep gambling, right? Then even when it comes to people who are also teaching you methods that you can use to make money for a very long time, you now see that there are different temperaments. There are things that fit you and things that don't fit you. So the summary of what I'm saying right now is that there are different methods to make money in the stock market, championed by different people. And if you don't choose a method that match your temperament, you are likely going to lose money in the stock market. Now, one way you can get closer to choosing a method that match your temperament is that if you are learning how to invest in stock, let's say you're a woman, learn from a woman. Why? You notice that a woman is more likely to have to understand you, to think like you, right? If you're a woman, another woman who wants to invest in stock, a woman is more likely to understand you, think like you. And for example, now it is not news that a lot of women tend to be careful, observe things, calmer in their approach, right? They don't drop these things when they come to stock investing. They carry it into the stock investing world. Meanwhile, it's also not news or sexist to say that sometimes men can be out there like, hey, jump from here, jump to that place. Yes, so you're likely to, for example, to find that a lot of men in stock market do stock trading where like things are moving fast, hey, jump in, jump out. This problem is that if you're a woman and you go and learn that type of stock investing and it doesn't match your temperament, what will happen? In the stock market, you keep losing because you're going to be competing also with more men who maybe will jump in and jump out faster than you will jump in and jump out. And it's like you are going to be left, you're going to be left with the losses. So I've seen a lot of women go learn these methods that don't actually suit their temperament. Okay, this is why I'm saying if you're a woman, you want to learn how to invest in stocks, look for another woman that is teaching a method that match your temperament, that match how you think, and learn that method. You are more likely to make money. Okay, so learn from a fellow woman, and you are one step closer to making money in the stock market. Now, this is not to say that all women who are teaching stock investing or all female investment experts teaching stock investing knows what they are doing. Anything you learn from them is going to work. That's not the point of this. Of course, once you now come to looking at women who are teaching stock investing, you still have to figure out who is teaching a method that you can understand. and you can relate to, and that you can practice faithfully, right? For example, I was talking to someone who told me that this is a lady telling me about another lady that is teaching investing, right? And she was like, oh, they said you're going to join one group, and what they will do is that maybe when they see a stock, they'll post it there, you just go and buy it, and maybe you still continue to stay, you'll be paying them every month, blah 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 blah. Here I'm not bashing what the person, the expert is doing. That's not the point. But this lady was talking about it because it didn't really gel with her. For example, she's a doctor. She's a doctor, and she will not have time to come out, like, to be doing the thing they were saying that she was going to be doing. So apparently that's the method that will not work for her. So if she go into it neglecting the red flags that, hey, this method is not going to work for me, what will happen is that person is likely going to lose money, because maybe they will say, go and buy, you are not ready, you are even in the hospital, you have not come back from work, right? Then by the time they say go and sell, you were not there to hear when they say go and sell. So others sold, you couldn't sell. Do you get the point? By the way, all this whole jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, there are people that method won't work for. Someone like me, the kind of stock investing method we teach is a type of investing where you find a really, 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 really good company, right? You buy their stock and you go and sleep. You sleep well at night. You are not always juggling, hey, what's in the news today? Hey, what's not in the news today? Right? You really have a very good night's sleep. For months, for years even. A lot of these companies, year in, year out, they are making profit continuously for 10 years, for 20 years. Right? That's the kind of stock investing that I teach. So I noticed that this type of stock investing tend to work for professionals, people who are really into their own business or their own career, right? They don't even have time to go and be doing. When you say wake up in the morning, start reading newspaper, it's not for them. Because they have to get to work. Their CEOs, their founders, their executives, senior executives at their workplace, their doctors, their dentists. Myself, I'm a former dentist, right? So I could relate to that type of, like, again, you see what I'm saying, when, like, you can understand me more when I say learn from somebody that have common characteristics. For example, if you're a woman, learn from a woman. But because I've been a dentist, being a former dentist, I understand how professionals can be so into their own thing that they don't have time to do something else. So if you're saying a professional should come and invest in stock, they actually need something that is not taking them away from their job. Because when that thing takes you away from your job, then your job start crumbling. You are definitely going to leave the stock investing and return to work, right? So because I have this experience, then also as an entrepreneur, as a CEO, as a founder, I know that if you come and tell me, come and do something else that is going to take away my attention from my core business, you are joking. You are joking. So this was why I had to go learn the stock investing method where I just buy the stock, find very, very good companies that are very profitable, buy the stock, leave it, they are there making money year in, year out, and I can go about my business doing anything I want to do. And this is why if you're a professional, instead, don't conclude that, oh, you'll be hearing people say, I buy today, I sell tomorrow, I buy in the night, I sell in the morning, all those kind of things. Don't conclude that is the only type of stock investing out there. All right? Find the person that is teaching the stock investing method that works for you and learn from them. Not finding the right experts, can already be a step towards failure when investing in stocks. Find the right expert, find someone who understands what you're going through, if you're a professional, look for somebody that is a professional. I'll give you another example. Some people, right, investing in stock is their full-time business. What do I mean by that is, they're not doing anything else. I don't mean the expert itself, right? I mean the type of stock investing they are teaching is that you leave your work and then you come and start investing in the stock market as your new job, right? So they will say, oh, when you wake up in the morning, start reading this newspaper. By afternoon, place your trade. By this day, what's going to happen? So let's say you're a nurse. Do you think you can cope with that? That every morning you wake up, you start reading newspaper, trying to figure out the stock to buy that day and how to make money in the stock market? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So find stock investing methods or people who are teaching stock investing methods that will work for you. There are options out there. There are options out there. All right. Well, my name is Dr. Linda Pajuel, and I'm the CEO of Investonomy. We're an investment educational company that teach individuals how to invest in stocks by themselves. All right. So if you're a woman, you're listening to me right now, I invite you to attend our free stock investing webinar so that you can learn more about even the kind of method that we are teaching, right? So that you will know whether it will work for you. And see, no hard feelings. If you want to learn how to invest in stocks and you attend our free webinar and you see that what we are saying is not going to work for you based on your work or based on what you are looking for, it's totally fine. Move away, go find the next right person. All right. So, and the where to register for that webinar that is holding today is www.investonomy.com. All right, so I'm going to put it maybe at the top of this video or at the description of the video. Check for the link, www.investonomy.com/stocks. Investonomy.com/stocks. Okay, so again, I encourage you, figure out the type of stock investing somebody is teaching, an expert is teaching, before you go in, before you choose to follow that method, and know that there are different methods. So if a method does not work for you, don't stick there. Move away, go find the next person teaching the next method, examine it and figure out if it's going to work for you. Again, I repeat that the kind of method we teach is the kind of method that is compatible with very serious job. So we are not training people who will leave whatever they are doing and go into the stock market as their full-time business. We are training you to invest the money you are making from your business or the money you are making from your job, right, in the stock market so that it can be making money for you on the side. It's just like saying having a side hustle. That is stock investing. So you make money from your business or from your job, you invest a portion of that money in the stock market, that one start making money for you while you continue your work and you continue to make money and you continue to invest in stock. That's the kind of method we want you to teach, because we believe that this is the method that is going to work for a lot of professionals. All right. So take good care of you. Make sure you go to www.investonomy.com/stocks. Check for the link at the description of this video. All right. Or at the top. So go to www.investonomy.com/stocks. Learn to attend our free webinar so that you can understand the type of stock investing we are teaching. And once you do that, if it works for you, fine, you can keep going. If it doesn't work for you, find the next female investment experts, right? And then learn from them. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Take good care of yourself till I see you again.